am now Odogu's wife. All my enemies should go and hug Transformer. Get away from me!
You're not going anywhere!
Let go! Help!
Stop fighting me! You are now my wife. When I talk, you obey. Do you understand?
Zara didn't come from wealth. She grew up in a small home with her mother. Life was not easy. She watched her mother struggle every day. That experience shaped her thinking. She made a decision early in life. I will never suffer like this. But instead of walking towards independence, she chose a different path. The soft life mindset. Zara believed love is not enough. Money is everything. A man's value equals his bank account. She told her friends, if he's not rich, he's not serious. Zara became very good at attracting wealthy men. Her beauty, her confidence, her boldness. She knew exactly what to say and how to act. Men spent heavily on her. Expensive wigs, designer bags, trips, rent. But Zara never felt guilty. To her, it was a transaction. Her rule. Collect what you can before he gets tired. She never stayed loyal. There was always another man, another sponsor, another upgrade. Zara had zero respect for average men. If a man said, let's grow together, she would laugh. Grow to where? Poverty? One day, a young man named Kelechi approached her. He was decent, hardworking, not rich, but responsible. He liked Zara genuinely. He said, I may not have much now, but I'm building something real. Zara looked at him from head to toe, then said loudly, please, go and build it somewhere else. I'm not your project. People around laughed. Kelechi stood there, embarrassed, then quietly walked away. Zara felt proud. To her, rejecting struggling men equals self-respect. Choosing rich men equals smart life. She didn't realize she was building a life based on illusion. Some of the rich men she dated were married, were disrespectful, controlled her, treated her like an option. But Zara ignored everything. As long as money was flowing, she stayed. One of her friends once warned her, not every rich man is a good man. Zara laughed. Good man doesn't pay bills. When Zara met Daniel, he was everything she wanted. Rich, confident, generous. She didn't ask deep questions. She didn't check his character. She didn't care about values. All she saw was, this is my final upgrade. Zara looked at herself in the mirror one night before her wedding. She smiled. I've made it. She believed she had won in life. She believed she had secured happiness. She believed money was enough. But she didn't know she was walking into the very life she once laughed at. The wedding was big, expensive, perfect, or so it seemed. After marriage, things slowly changed. Daniel was always busy, always traveling, always in meetings. Zara noticed something. He never stayed home. At night, he came back late, sometimes not at all. When she complained, he said, you wanted a rich man. This is how we live. Zara kept quiet. She told herself, this is normal. Zara got pregnant. She thought, this will bring us closer. But she was wrong. During pregnancy, Daniel rarely checked on her. He didn't attend hospital visits. He complained about her body changes. One day he said something that broke her. You've added too much weight. You're not the same anymore. Zara forced a smile, but inside She was breaking. After childbirth, things became worse. The baby cried constantly. Zara couldn't sleep. She was tired all the time. Daniel, he was never around. And when he was cold. Zara started noticing things. Perfume on his clothes, late-night calls, messages from different women. One night, she confronted him. He laughed. "Look at yourself. Do you think I'll be attracted to you like before?" Those words destroyed her. Daniel became more controlling. He refused Zara from starting a business. He didn't allow her to go out. He gave her little money. He refused her get help from any kind. No house helps, no mother's help. Zara asked herself, is there something I'm doing that isn't right? The next day, she knelt down to beg him for forgiveness. Daniel gave a big smack. "Once you behave like a good wife, I'll treat you right." Zara tried everything to please him, but it was never enough. When she asked for money, he gave very little. Even though he was rich, he was stingy. He wanted her dependent, trapped. Zara became lonely, insecure, depressed. She stopped posting online. She stopped smiling. She stopped being herself. One day, Zara reported him to his brother. After Daniel's brother confronts him, Daniel came back home more furious. He says, and I quote, "You want to destroy my image, you useless gold digger." He grabs her roughly, pushes her, slaps her. Silence fills the room, a very usual routine for her. The next day, he sent her money. No apologies, not even a word to console her. Zara begins to shrink. She falls sick frequently, weak, tired, losing weight. A friend insists she goes to the hospital. She reluctantly agrees. Days later, the doctor sits her down. "You tested positive for HIV." Silence. Her world stops. She confronts Daniel. "You did this to me." Daniel denies it at first, then blames her. "Daniel, how do I know it's not you?" That moment destroys her completely. Zara feels betrayed, used, discarded. She didn't eat for days. The man she thought was her achievement became her greatest pain. She looks at herself in the mirror and asked herself, how did I get here? Reality dawned upon her. She had made the biggest mistake of her life. Zara remembered who she used to be. Confident, independent, alive. She looked at her baby and said, I don't want this life anymore. Zara starts treatment, joins a support group, learns about her condition, slowly rebuilds her confidence. She realizes, my life didn't end, I just chose the wrong person. Zara leaves Daniel, not in anger, but in clarity. She starts over, finds purpose, helps other women in abusive relationships, speaks about self-worth. Months later, Zara was different. Not flashy, not desperate, but peaceful. She was working, taking care of her child, living on her own terms. One day, Daniel called her, trying to come back. She smiled and said, I thought marriage to you was success, but I was wrong. Peace is success. Moral lesson of this story. Number 1, desperation can cost you your peace. Zara, or Amara, rushed into a life she didn't fully understand. Wanting soft life blinded her to red flags. You guys, a rich man is not always a good man. Number 2, not all that glitters is gold. Wealth, luxury, and appearances can hide toxic behavior. A rich man is not always a good man. Number 3, ignore red flags, pay later. Controlling behavior, disrespect, infidelity. The signs were always there. She just ignored them. Number 4, self-worth is more important than status. She measured success by marriage, money, social validation, but lost peace, identity, and happiness. Number 5, abuse doesn't start big, it grows. It started with words, control, disrespect, then became violence, emotional damage. The first sign should always be the last tolerated. Number 6, you cannot build happiness on the wrong foundation. If a relationship starts with lies, pressure, wrong motives, it will eventually collapse. Number 7, karma is real, but so is consequence. Her past mindset, using men, chasing wealth, contributed to her choices. Life has a way of teaching hard lessons. Number 8, silence can destroy you. She endured too much for too long. Speaking up early could have changed everything. Number 9, healing is possible. Even after abuse, betrayal, illness, she still found strength to rebuild her life. Number 10, peace over pressure. Society pressures women to marry up or settle down fast, but peace of mind is better than a painful marriage. Don't rush into a life you'll struggle to escape from. Please do subscribe to this channel to enjoy many more interesting stories.